Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry. I apologize for before, but this is the first time that I'm using a software because a special software because I'm going to play a video soon. So I'm going to start again. I apologize. I would like to give an update today on the iron bias update that we said we were going to give to our customers. Okay, and then well, I'm going to talk about shipments, but before all that, I would like to respond to a few comments and claims that I have seen posted by some YouTubers. Now, actually, it's very interesting that this whole topic of the legend and the iron bias and Iffy signals video became a subject for these YouTubers and because they're making claims about our product and mentioning our company name, my name, whatever, I think it gives me right to respond to some of them. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is Calabash's video, latest video. Now, actually, I happen to know him. I respect him. I talked to him before. I sent him product, and in his last video now he's talking about Iffy Signals video and my live video after that. Actually, Calabash, since the beginning, since we announced this product, the Legend, he's been claiming that a $635 product, which is the map price in the United States, by the way, cannot be as good as a $1,000 product. Now, Calabash, this is my response to you. First of all, to base performance on price only, I'm sorry to say this, but is very lame. And and secondly, maybe you don't know, but every company has a different cost structure, okay? And every company has a different corporate strategy. Now, my competitor, okay, is a public company, which means they have shareholders, which means their goal will be to maximize profit. And I don't blame them. Maybe if we were a public company, maybe we would have to do the same. But guess what? This company is owned by one man only. So, our goals are different. Our corporate strategy is different. Our goal is to become a global brand. Our goal is to provide the best of the best products at affordable prices to our customers. Okay, that's been our promise to our customers since day one. Of course, you don't know the early days of Nokta Makro, but we even made a public announcement about this long time ago. Okay, so the other thing now is, along with them, some other YouTubers now are claiming that after Iffy Signals video, I went live and I explained why the legend didn't hit the dime, and now some people are claiming that what I said, what I explained, is a cover up, okay, and they don't believe it. They don't, whatever, which implies basically that I was lying. Now, let me tell you this. As the spokesperson of this company, who's been working at this company for 12 years, if I speak, I'll say the truth. If I cannot say the truth for some reason, then I'm not going to speak. Okay, so implying that I was lying to customers, sorry, but it's really going overboard. But that's your thought, that's your opinion. But now I'm here to give the reality, the truth to our customers. So another thing that I want to add is, guys, YouTubers or whoever is out there, Nokta Makro is not making products for YouTubers. Okay, we're not making products to get clicks, YouTube clicks, or for YouTubers to get clicks, or we're not making products for air tests. Okay, we're making products for the end users who are out there on the field. We're making products for the real world conditions, for the ground. So now everybody watches one video and starts making all these claims. With all due respect, some of you may be very experienced in metal detecting, but guess what? You are not the engineers of the legend. The only people who can comment on what's going on in that software, why it does something, why it hits something, why it doesn't detect something, why it detects, whatever it is, are at this point, are our engineers. Guys, you have not even touched this product. Okay, you see one video and then you start making all these claims. Now I'm gonna shortly show a video to our customers, but the last thing that I want to say about that is, listen, Nokta Makro is not telling anybody to use the legend, to buy the legend. You guys can swing whatever makes you happy. But just because you paid $1,000 for a product, $1,500 product, doesn't make your product the best. It just makes it maybe the best product for you, but it doesn't make it the best product for everybody. And I'm not claiming that the legend is a perfect detector. Guess what? It's not, because your $1,000 detector, your $1,500 detector is not a perfect detector either. There is no perfect detector. And once we ship the legend, okay, guys, and people start using it, there's a lot of advancement for the legend. Legend is a great product. And yes, we are still behind this claim. Simultaneous multi-frequency detector at that price point will compete, okay? So, you believe it or not, you're not gonna decide on this, dear YouTubers, okay? And I know you. I really respect some of you, but stop making these claims. Sorry, the end users are going to decide on that, okay? Not by looking at one video. You can make all these claims that I was lying. I mean, give me a break. You know how you say, Calabash, give me a break in your video title? Give me a break, please, okay? It's just, I don't even know what the word is. But now, for those, okay, who are interested in the legend, okay, I'm gonna now show you guys a video. This is the first time I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this in a live video. I'm gonna try to show another video. So if I do anything wrong, excuse me. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you because our engineers are working on the software update for the legend already for the iron bias. Now I want to roll this video, but I want you to understand this. This is the beta software. They started working on it. They did things, but this is going to take a few weeks probably, because they will have to test it thoroughly before we give that update. And we're also going to send that update, guess what, to who first? Yes, Iffy Signals. He's going to be the first one to test it, okay? And then then we're going to give it to you guys. We're also going to give other updates in the future for the legend. Like I said, the legend is a detector that that can grow as people, based on people's needs or requirements. I mean, whatever we can do, we'll do. But before I show this video, once again, the legend, yes, regardless of what people think, what people say, it's a very good simultaneous multi-frequency detector, and yes, it will compete with that $1,000 detector you think that gives a much higher performance, and that you don't believe that it's going to be a competitor for it. I am very confident that it will, okay? And our end users will decide on that, okay? And by the way, let the end users make their own decisions, okay? At the end of the day, yes, they may agree, they may not agree. We're just given a choice to end users, okay? So now I'm gonna roll this video, okay? Guys, hold on just a second. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna pause it. Now here, our tester now is gonna start with the current software that's used in the production model, okay? So I'm gonna start this video. This is the production model now, what everybody is getting. Okay, so I believe you can see it. I'm gonna pause it here. I believe you can see. By the way, guys, is there any problem with the noise? I mean, with the sound? Can you hear the sound of the video? Can somebody make a comment, please? I'm gonna pause here until I see a comment. Can you hear the sound of the video? Because this is the first time I'm doing it. Okay, I'm just gonna, of course, there's a delay with this video. So I'm gonna, okay, yes, can hear it. Okay, thank you so much. So I'm gonna roll it now. As you can see, he cannot hit that dime next to that big Ferris. Actually, we couldn't find the exact same, of course, Ferris item that Iffy used, but this is a pretty big, rusty Ferris item, okay? Now, what he's doing, guys, if you see, he's on the volume setting, because please understand, this is the engineer's test unit. So for now, he just used the volume function to add this iron bias setting. That's what he's using. But I don't know, once we give the update, I don't know how the combination is going to work, which which button we're going to use, which setting we're going to use for this. So this is just his beta software, so you understand. And the letters you see RB to the right, okay, is the code he's using for the iron bias setting. So watch this. Did you guys hear that and see that? Did you guys hear it and see it? Okay. Do I need to run the video again? I'm waiting for the response. Do I need to run the video again? Yes? Okay. I'm going to run the video again. The first is the current one. And now he's using the new beta software of the iron bias and hit it. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Please, please, please. Don't ask me, oh, when are you going to give this update? We will give it. It's not going to take too long, but I don't really want to push the engineers because they want to do thorough testing on this before we release the update. So I want to give them some time. So please don't rush. We'll give it. And then once we're done with the tests here, we're going to send it to a few of the testers. Do you have any questions on this, first of all, before I talk about the, what do you call that, the shipments? If his test was 90 degrees to that test. Okay, Mark, this is what I'm talking about. You guys. Okay, next video, we'll shoot it from all different angles and I'll post it again, okay? Anyway, do you have any questions on this? So I need to do the test with the iron target elevator or about the silver target and silver. Wow, Gary Hilton, whatever you're saying, it's too confusing for me. I'm going to read that comment afterwards, okay? So we're working on this. Now let's talk about the shipments, okay? So the shipments now, you know, we sent the first batch yesterday. We sent the units to all the initial testers and all the nomads, okay? Some of them got them already. Now you're gonna see from different people, different testers, what their thoughts on. Thoughts are on the legend. Okay. Now the second batch to US is shipping as well, and so this week we're gonna get done with the first batch of all US and Canada shipments. And then next week, we're going to start with the other countries, and I will again give an update to you guys. Okay. Uh, let me see. Are there any comments, questions, anything? Let me see if I forgot anything that I wanted to tell you. I guess not. That's all. Questions? Any questions? I guess not. Okay. So, Mark, if you knew anything about detecting, you get different signals at different angles. I'm waiting on my front doorstep with cookies and coffee for the USPS. Iron above the target, then swing parallel with both. Guys, we're shipping the product already. Okay. So once you get this unit in your hands, or the end users get them in your hands, okay, you can do all the tests you want. Okay. And then come back to us. But you know what? Please, again, I'm going to underline this. Guys, please, field, field tests, please go out there, use it on the field, real field results, real field tests. Beach performance. Some of you guys are going to be very impressed with its beach performance. Give it some time, let the users get it in their hands. You can check with them what they think. Okay. We're 100% behind everything we said. Okay. So love you guys. If you don't have any other questions, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you